Have you ever noticed something interesting about how we share ourselves? Think about it this way. When you speak about your inner world too quickly, something shifts. It's like picking a flower before it fully blooms. You lose the beauty of its natural unfolding. Life teaches us that some things need time in quiet to grow strong. Your thoughts, your plans, your sudden moments of clarity, they are like seeds. If you keep pulling them out to show others, they never take root. They stay small, never becoming what they could be. Observe how nature works. A tree doesn't announce its growth. It simply grows deep and steady in silence. Your inner life is similar. When you hold your experiences close, they gather strength. But when you share them too freely, that strength scatters. You might feel lighter for a moment, but soon you notice an emptiness. It's not a metaphor. It's something real you can feel in your body. Like a vessel that's been opened too many times, the preciousness inside slowly evaporates. I understand the urge to speak. We've been told sharing is good, and it can be when done with care. But ask yourself honestly, why are you speaking? Are you seeking true connection with someone who listens deeply, or are you filling a silence because it feels uncomfortable? Often, we share to feel seen, to feel real. But in doing so, we give away pieces of ourselves without realizing it. Your energy, your focus, it flows outward instead of inward. That energy was meant for your growth, not for fleeting approval. Notice what happens when you tell others your plans. You get a response, maybe a kind word or a question. For a moment, it feels good. But that feeling can trick you. It gives you a taste of accomplishment without the real work. The drive to act weakens. You become someone who talks about doing rather than doing. Your intentions live in words, not in actions. This is a subtle but powerful shift. Your inner clarity gets clouded by others' voices, their doubts, their opinions, their well-meaning advice. What was once your own knowing becomes a crowded room of thoughts that aren't yours. Ancient wisdom reminds us of the power in stillness. There's a reason many traditions value silence. It's not about hiding or being secretive. It's about allowing what's inside to develop fully, without interruption. Think of it like a photograph developing in a dark room. If you let light in too soon, the image ruins. Your inner world needs that same protective darkness. Your struggles, your insights, your joys. They need space to become what they're meant to be, without being exposed too early. When you share habitually, you start to see your life as a story to tell, rather than something to live. You're no longer fully in the moment. You're already thinking how to describe it later. This creates a distance between you and your own experience. You become a narrator, not the person living. That split is subtle but draining. You lose touch with the richness of simply being. Here's something else to consider. The more you share, the more you need to share. It can become a habit, like a thirst that's hard to quench. You start to believe an experience isn't real unless someone else knows about it. You look outside yourself for validation instead of finding it within. But wisdom doesn't need an audience. It grows in quiet corners, in moments when no one is watching. It's the fruit of patience and inner attention. Watch how people respond when you share less. They might not understand at first, but gradually they sense a change in you. Your words carry more weight because they aren't used too often. Your presence feels more grounded, like a deep well rather than a shallow stream. People feel your depth even if they can't say why. You become more yourself, not a version shaped by others' expectations. This isn't about closing yourself off from genuine connection. We all need to be heard by those we trust. It's about discernment, knowing when to speak and when to hold silence. Before you share, pause. Ask yourself, is this necessary? Will it enrich my life or drain it? Most times, you'll find that holding your experience close allows it to teach you something valuable. Let your insights ripen in private. Let your actions speak louder than your words. When you practice this, something beautiful happens. You feel more present in your life. You stop living through the filter of narration. You simply be. And in that simplicity, you find a quiet power. Your choices become your own. Your path becomes clearer. You're no longer seeking permission to exist. You are living fully and authentically. Think about a seed again. It doesn't need to prove it's growing. It trusts the process underground. Your growth is the same. Give yourself that trust. Protect your inner world like you would protect something precious and sacred. Let your life unfold in its own time, without the noise of constant sharing. You might find that in the silence, you discover depths you never knew were there. That's where real transformation happens. That's how you keep your soul whole.